Today I'm going to be sharing a quick look at the items I picked up to go on my boys' stockings this Christmas. So if you need some ideas for little boys who love to be outside and in nature, stay tuned. So hi and welcome. If you're new here, my name is Haley and I'm a mama to two little boys, soon to be three. But the two little boys that I have right now are ages 8 and 5.5. And they love to be outside. So when it comes time to find things to fill their stockings during Christmas, I like to grab things that I know that they'll use all throughout the year, that are really useful and that won't just get kind of tossed in the corner after that initial surprise. So I have some different ideas here. I think they're kind of unique. Some of these things I picked up months ago whenever I found them on sale. And then some of them are just recent finds with the holiday things just to kind of fill the stocking. So let's get started. One of the first things that we picked up, we actually found this on Amazon on like a lightning deal months ago, is a camping hammock. So this would take up quite a bit of space in their stockings, but it is just a hammock that you can stretch out in between two trees. And we have tons of trees. We have a really large yard. So this is something that we can set up in our yard for the boys. It doesn't take up any space in my house. And it's something that whenever they're playing outside, you know, they like to use their imagination, run around and play. They like to have a fort, different things like that. This will encourage them to use their imaginations and have their little camping hammock. Also, the next time that we go tent camping, this is something that we can pack up and take with us, and they'll just really enjoy having it. The next thing that we found that kind of goes along with the camping outdoors theme are these life straws. And if you've never seen these before, it is a straw that makes contaminated water safe to drink. So we actually learned about this during one of our homeschool lesson studies over a year ago, and my oldest son was just really intrigued by the idea that you could take this straw and drink various types of natural water sources, and it would make it clean and safe to drink. So these are actually used in other parts of the world where they don't have access to safe drinking water. These little straws are brought in. He's been asking for one for the longest time. So my husband found these on a Black Friday Amazon deal. We picked up a few of them. My youngest son, he's only 5.5, which it may seem kind of strange to give this to like an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old, but like I said, they love being outside. And yeah, it's just something that they found interesting. So we finally grabbed them, and I think that they're both going to be really excited and make it school. Now, another thing that both of my boys love doing is fishing. So we picked them up both some multi-tools. This one's for my oldest son. It has a little more sharp edges in it and will need to be used obviously with supervision. These are just some pliers, some like fishing pliers that we can give to my younger son, and his dad can work with him on how to use these and things like this. These aren't things that we're just going to turn our kids loose with. These are things that can go in their tackle boxes for whenever we go fishing, and then they get practice using these things. And then of course, since they love to fish, we had to pick them up an assortment of different types of little fishing baits to go into their tackle boxes. These are fairly inexpensive to purchase, and so we'll just drop a few of those in each one of their stockings, and they can go into their tackle boxes. So those are all of the like outdoorsy type things that we purchased. I try not to purchase too many like trinket toy type items for them because they just end up getting tossed after a couple months. You know, they might be excited whenever they first open it up, but then it kind of gets tossed to the side and it's just wasted money. So I prefer to spend a few extra dollars on things like that that I know that they'll use over and over throughout the year. Now, I do pick up some less expensive things just to kind of fill the space in their stocking. So one of those things I grabbed at Walmart is this little shark tooth Dig-It bath fizzer. So it comes with the little plastic tool. You get it wet in the bathtub, and then you can kind of chip away at it, and it's supposed to have a surprise inside, I believe. So this was a couple dollars. It can go down in there. The other thing is just some little gummies, the Black Forest gummy bears, the Christmas edition. That's a nice little filler item. And then they both got one of these little mini Bop It games. These were, I believe, like $10. I don't know that they've ever played Bop It, but I thought this was something that they could both play with, and they each got one. And this is something, again, that I don't think will just get kind of tossed to the side. I think it's a toy that they'll actually play with over and over again. All right, so that's everything that I've picked up for their stockings. That's pretty much everything that'll go in there, unless I see something like some little snacks or maybe some bubble bath, something fairly inexpensive that I can just toss in there. But for the most part, this is it. Be sure to check the description box. I'll put the links down there for things like the hammock and the life straw that I picked up, in case you have kids who are outdoorsy and may enjoy some of these items that are both useful and fun.